Hello, people, and welcome. And my name is Emmanuel Yaba, and I'm going to be your host. So, today I decided to talk about the bullying incident that just happened in Leeds International School here in Abuja, and it actually made them to right now. Presently, government has actually put the school on hold, and the school is not going to be functioning for about 3 days or thereabout. And it's really pathetic because bullying in school didn't really actually start today. It has always been there for a very long time. I remember way back while I was in secondary school, the day I was made a prefect, I happened to have come out from government secondary school Ecom, which is one of the most influential secondary school in the Cross River State back then. I was made a library prefect. For you to be made a library prefect, you must be someone who is very intelligent and someone very, very smart. So the principal then actually made me the library prefect of my school. Now, after they made me library prefect, there was this senior student of mine who is called Dennis Owen. Dennis, who was the senior prefect then, Dennis still took me to his corner and he bullied me in school. He made me to sit down on the water. He made me to it was some sort of bully. So what am I trying to say? Bullying in secondary school did not just really start today. Bullying in secondary school has been there all the time, but it has some limitations. What we're seeing right now is more like a class thing where some, female students decided to bully their own female student too. And from what we heard, the reason for the bully was actually really not justified, because at their age and level, they are really little kids. But where I think it's a major problem that really made me to want to make this video is the fact that parenting then and parenting now has really changed. Parents of these days actually do not, I repeat, no longer have time for their words. They rather leave their words to be taken care of by their house helps, which is something that is a big problem. There is no love or care that your mates can take care of your children better than the love you can care for them. The situation we have these days is father is trying to make money, mother is trying to make money. They really don't have time for their kids. They don't make kids to grow by the street. Parenting these days has really gone beyond just your ability to provide for the kids. No, that's actually not parenting. It might be part of parenting, but it's actually not parenting. The actual word for parenting is the ability to really take care of your kids and give them the basic elements and tools they need for living. You have kids at home and your kids cannot even do anything for themselves, all because you feel you have mates around. It's going to be very pathetic, because those children will live in your house. At the end of the day, you use all your strength and ability to take care of other people's kids while your own kids are useless. The best thing for us to do, in as much as we're still taking care of, we're still having wards who live with us, who do stuff, who do chores for your kids, you should also be able to allow your kids to take care of some of their basic work at home. Kids should be involved in some chores. Nothing stops you from allowing your kids to sweep the house, to wash their clothes, to iron their clothes. They should start learning all of those little things when they are kids. It shouldn't be when they are now kids, they now start learning manners at a very tender age. Most of these kids who bully learn it from their houses. I can guarantee you that the girl who was bullying that girl has seen either her father bully her mother, or her mother bully her father, or her elder brother or elder sister or an uncle or someone in the house bully. Bully does not just fall from the sky. It does not just emanate from the sky. It begins when parents do not take good care of their children. They allow their children to be taken care of by the society. And by so doing, the tendency of them allowing their kids to be taken care of the streets is very, very possible. If you train your kid very well, the tendency for him to go to school and bully someone is really not there. Yes, the most important form of education is the one that comes when parents teach their children. Parents of these days do not teach their children anything. Parents of these days only feel and believe the best thing you should do is to give and provide for your kids. It is said that train up a child in the way he should grow, and when he is grown, he will never depart from it. Some of the virtues and values that we are all using today are the virtues and values that we learned back in the days. There were times when we were little kids, all what we do is we learn and struggle to understand how to recite Psalm 23, Psalm 91, Psalm 121, Psalm 150. The Lord, all of those ones, we learn them when in our teenage ages. But now, as a teenager, what you think you should do for you to do is to provide your son with an iPhone 15 Pro Max. You think that is life. You take them on holidays abroad. You take them. I'm not saying taking your kids abroad for holidays is a bad thing. It's never a bad thing. It's a good thing. I take my kids once in a while for holidays. But the most important part of parenting is that let your kids begin to learn to understand that they should cut down on some excesses. There are a lot of mistakes parents do that they do not know they are mistakes that will haunt those kids tomorrow. The fact that you have people living with you doing some certain things does not mean you should not allow your own kids to do some certain things at home with you. Allow them take some responsibility. Allow them learn to clean their shoes. Allow them know how to make their beds. Allow them know how to do some certain things. My son is just 9. But guess what? At times, I allow my son to wash my car. I have someone at home who washes my car for me. But I still want him to learn and understand that washing of a car is a responsibility. It's something that he should learn. It is not just something that you should just say, okay, after all, there's someone who is washing this car, so my son doesn't need to wash the car. No. He needs to learn to understand that he can actually be involved in car washing processes. These are the little things we should all try to learn and understand. We should also try to learn to understand that by providing whatever they ask, some of us just feel, after all, I've made so much money, I'm just here to provide. Before your son will ask of a thing, before your daughter will ask for something, you provide. As in, your own is just to provide. Provision is just an aspect of it. When you learn for all you do for them is to provide for them, a time will come when they will know that there is a vacuum. There's something they really lack. That issue of parenting is really not there. There is no form of discipline. There is no form of control. There's no form of self-control. They just want to live their lives the way they want to do it. And yeah, you'll be by one corner, clapping for yourself. And okay, I'm providing for my kids. I'm providing for my kids. I am not saying do not provide for your kids. Provide for them. But still make out time to teach them values. Still make out time to know the kind of friends they keep. A child who is less than 15 cannot just go to school and start bullying someone. No. That is very, very, very wrong. Do not go and start bullying someone's child because the person did not get the training he or she deserves. And please, parents, also try to encourage and teach your children some self-defense mechanisms. Nothing stops you from doing that. Teach them. If somebody wants to bully the person can actually take revenge. There's nothing stops you. Because it's high time we start, because some kids will now get, because they are bullied, before you know it, they now get into themselves and get what they normally call the prepare, just because they feel they are bullied. They can't even open up. Self-confidence is gone. They go to school. How can you pay 5 million naira for your child to go to school and come out from school and no self-confidence? And for those of some parents who just think parenting is by sending our children to very big schools, my dear, it's actually not about big school. It's actually not about big school. You go to that big school, come back tomorrow, find out say all of us still the labor market, the ginger. So you went to labor, you went to the most expensive school in Nigeria, does not give you the impetus or guarantee to feel that you're going to be successful. Good school does not mean that you're going to be successful. There is nowhere in any competition where I've seen that the graduate of the most expensive school was the best graduating student in a competition. They need to do that. So that's what we just class. What most parents do these days is just class competition. Just want to make it so that the other parents, because when they go to church, when they go to meetings, like, hey, where are your kids schooling? It's okay, my kids are schooling in Leeds, my kids are schooling in British, my kids are schooling in America. Small picking way go, do say, Makaranta Primary School will come out better than your kid. How will you now feel? With all that money wasted. I know of a particular parent who spent so much putting all his kids through a private university. The next day, they all grew up. They went to one church pastor, and the pastor told them that their father is a witch. And before you know it, they blacklisted the parents because they felt it's a witch. After the parents have spent all they had, to take care of the children. So please, parents, in as much as we try to provide, try to make our kids feel comfortable, we should also try to give them life lessons. They should be able to understand survival instincts. They should be able to understand little things. Your children finish eating, make them to start carrying their plate to the kitchen. Your children will finish eating in the kitchen, dining. You sit down, you call your house help, come and carry your children's place to and keep, and you feel they are doing them good. Because that's the only way you want to show them love. You don't show them love. You are rather making those children useless. Because they will be going with all the sort of mentality. They will not be feeling like every time they're in control, every time they can get whatever they want. They want to bully everybody. They'll start, when you see your children bully your house help, that's where it starts from. Any day you see your child bully your house help, talk to your house help anyhow, bring that child to order. You know, parents do not do it. They feel they do that, and how would they now make their parents, the house help, to know that your child is in control? That's rubbish. It does not really give that child any value. You are actually rather endangering the society. Because let me tell you something. Any day, any child, my child comes out from school and say one child from one parent maltreated him, I'll take it personal. Thank God, if that can never happen. My son is learning taekwondo. If anybody wants to make my son pass on that, I'll tell my son to beat the person. My son cannot go out to look for trouble. My daughter will soon be 5. Well, she's 5. She will learn taekwondo too. Nobody can make my children to now go into a timid shell. I discipline my kids, but also provide for them and make them feel loved. I take them out when it's necessary, make them feel loved. I play with them, I spend time with them, but I still discipline them. My children cannot disrespect anybody. My children always greet elders. They greet elders. You raise kids, your kids will not even greet your maid, and you'll be happy and you're comfortable. My kids respect my maid. They see my maid as, I tell them that respect this person as your auntie. They respect her. They can't disrespect her. But what the parents do these days, they feel, if my children begin to respect my maid now, it will not make the maid to feel superior. No. You're training that child. We might not be with them 100%. But please, let's try to give them that small training we can give them while we can. And the best time to train them is now, because once they grow up, trust me, you cannot control them anymore. The best time you have to control them is now. So please, I'm begging you, it's getting too much, it's getting too rampant. You see boys molesting boys, boys bullying boys, girls bullying girls. What's all this for? The country is already tough. We cannot make it tougher. Alright people, this is where I'm going to be stopping this video. Please, let us try and train our kids and make the society a better place. My name is Emmanuel Eyaba. I want to urge you to follow us, subscribe to our channel, comment, like and share. If there's just anything you want to talk about on this channel, let us know, and guess what? We will talk about it and make you understand it. And if there's really any topic you want us to try on this channel, just go to the comment section and drop it, and guess what? We'll talk about it. All I want is to make the society a better place. Thank you very much. And do not forget, to make Nigeria better, the family must be put in order. Thank you, and God bless you all. Bye bye.